return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. For Marshall, that's complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Give him 16 yards on the play, and they're able to pick up the convert down.
I am shocked that they would go for it there. Talk about a gutty call, but that's all about having faith in your offensive line and a on fourth down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. No gain on the play there. Second down. And on second and 10 now. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And it's third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. Third and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. A beautiful spin and room to run. There he goes right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
that would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down and 5 here to start things out. On second down, Roethlisberger looking middle, and it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Third and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. It may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony, but Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And this one caught by Coates. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
The slot receivers really gain stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
You give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Out left side here to Bryant. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Now a play fake here on. He's got his tight end. That's James. Touchdown, Steelers. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. Oh, he bowls over him. Whoosh. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 96 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. That was a really nice job there, stretching zone coverage by running that route deep enough before breaking it back towards the sideline and being open.
And a precise throw for the reception in the first. Martavis Bryant, the 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, here to Coates. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Marshall. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That was a nice completion on an out route. And those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
And the back goes into motion. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. On second down, Roethlisberger. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard. And just like that, it's third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have to...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. Taking it in from the 20. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that's...
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows his offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. And he'll give it here to his running back. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger. And able to find Green. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ladarius Green, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On third down, Roethlisberger finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about there. It'll be second down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll take it down. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First and goal from the 1 as they look to punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. And
now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed. Plenty of open field to get after that.
Now they'll run it on the toss. What a spin. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. A 21-yard touchdown run. run. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.